You can hear from bashing, they are not slowing down. Jack's going mental. I may have just been being an idiot. I feel like I'm under pressure here. The whole house is being rewired. Because I was there. My head was there. What have you done to the place? Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we've started a new project, which is we're going to completely renovate this house. And one of the jobs that I've got to do right now, as you may gather, the lads are smashing 7 bells out of this house, and I've got to make sure that the electrics are safe while they're working on it. So we're now going to cut off so many supplies, and I've got to try and beat them to it because they are going hell for leather. We've got ceilings down in here, you can hear from bashing. They are not slowing down. Right, so what the lads have now started doing is absolutely trashing the place. So they are like going absolutely mental. I mean, look at them. Like an absolute load of nutters. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, and we are, you know, doing a lot of electrical work. Jim is new. Jim is our new chippy. Obviously, you know this old fart, old Steve-o. Jack is in there somewhere, trashing stuff. So today, I've got to try and now sort out all the electrics, make them safe, while we're stripping all these out and remodeling the room. But I have to get cracking because they ain't going to wait for me. So we've obviously got power on here, so I've got to kill this off. So I've got 2 cables that come in here for the ring, and it looks like it's been spurred off, and then multiple spurs over here. So we're going to sort those bits out. So let's go down to the board and turn that off. So we've now had it confirmed from Jim that those lights have now gone off. Now you need to use a lock-off kit because there is multiple people in this house, and I can't keep my eye on this end of the board and be upstairs at the same time. So lock-off kits are essential, which is basically that which will lock that MCB down, and it cannot be activated until I come undo the padlock and yeah, turn the power back on. So it's important to have your tag on there with your details on, especially obviously it's okay in here because everyone knows who I am, but obviously if you're working on a bigger site, they don't know who I am, and it has to have a phone number on there. Ooh, bit of a stretch, so they can get hold of you. So keep that key on you, don't leave it around because someone will take it off and you'll get electrocuted. Right, power's gone off, tea is in hand, Jack's going mental, kicking stuff about. So as you can see right there, we've got the power gone out, so now we're going to strip all those down. So we're going to cut Gideon out till he's being awkward. I feel like I'm under pressure here. So I need to cut those cables off, pull them back down, and then I can Wago them out the way. So let's get that sorted for this guy any more stupid things. So cut those cables, and I've just realised I'm going to take this down because those animals, absolute animals, are going to cover it in muck. So let's put that somewhere safe because that will guaranteed be full of stuff. So above here, I should see where those cables go up. Might be in this room actually. So those cables should be coming up through here. Right. So the purpose of this, because all these joists are all going all the way through, I need to clear all the runs. So I've already cleared out the pipe work where I need to. The lads are going to be ripping all the floor up, so that's all going. But all the cables that are now intertwined in all this needs to come out the way, because if they're, as they are right now, it would mean that Steve would have to do, and Jim would have to do tons of notches, of buenas noches, and that won't be good for the installation, and it will just, it's pointless. The whole house is being rewired anyway, so it's irrelevant. So all these sockets that are all in place, they can all go. So now we're going to start working backwards. So we're going to start pulling the cable, which is this one here. We're now going to pull that all the way back and trace it, because the bedroom where Jack was kicking the wall in looks like there's a socket just up there, and it goes up, comes down to this one. So it goes up into that bedroom, comes back down, and the cable's above my head, then links back across and shoots off that way. So let's follow that one. And it then looks like it's then dropping into this socket here, down to the floor, which is that one. So all these need to come out. So I need to figure out where the ring comes into this whole building, and then I can just isolate everything off. But we'll do it one cable run at a time so we don't get lost, and then we'll probably have to figure out and join the two just to keep it in going. Because at the minute, we do need to keep the property going because they, believe it or not, the customers are living here with their kids. So we need to make sure it's all safe at all times. So wish me luck. We're now going to start cable tracing. We're now doing a custom view here, so I need to now confirm that there is a bit going on. So, as we look through, oh hello, oh, hands, touching hands. So we've got the socket, hopefully. Oh, we've got a bit, you might want to tuck a little bit there, Steve-o. That is that socket there. We now need to trace back, which is these wires that then lead up. So then that comes back this way, down to the other socket, leads across, and then back through down to that side, and then comes back. Well, I don't know, it looks like some light in here as well. We need to figure that out. But Steve's just asked me a question, so bear with, it's about plumbing. Okay, so it comes down to this socket down here. So cables are at the top. So it comes down this side, across the opposite side, then back across to that one, up to the socket in that corner, which then is spurred off and spurred off. It's a good job I've moved because I feel like there's water's come down. Water. It's a good job I moved because I was there. My head was there. Look. See now, it's a good job. See? Water and electrics don't mix. Right, so that then leads along this point here, comes across, and then it dives back, and it's probably in amongst all these junction boxes here. So I'm going to strip all that lot out, get it gone, because this wall, like I said, this wall is coming out, this is going, there is nothing staying, that's going, this one's going, so I need to make sure anything that's within the wall, I don't need to cut it out, it's pointless at the minute. So let's set you up on time lapse and get this cut out. Okay, so now I've stripped the cables out from that room, as you've seen. Now trace the other end, so that room's all done. You know the junction boxes which were down here? So what they've done is they've actually got a then spur off that. So I've now stripped the two ends out that way, and then this cable here was then spurred off, spurs again. So that leads all the way up and then back into that bedroom to a spur. And then it spurs off one more. So I think there's either side of a bed as well. So yeah, it's the right thing. Let's get rid of it all. We're going to continue stripping this section out, and then we're going to figure out where it actually comes into this building, and then I can join the two for now as a temporary thing. But the main thing is we can get a clear run for these joists and doesn't hold them up. So with those cables all cut out now, we'll now go back up into the room, and then I can cut off any of the bits that I don't need right now. What have you done to the place? Leave them alone 5 minutes, and they've made it massively open plan. I hope that's what they wanted. So here's that spur off a spur. So as that cable's come up, which is that one there, then that's spurred off again to the socket, which is flapping about in the wind. So that can come off, and then that's done with. So in here now, there's only that socket over there, which is all dealt with, gone, there's no power to that. Obviously that was a bathroom, didn't have anything other than the underfloor heating, which Jim's now took care of anyway, and that's all gone. So there's just the socket on this wall here and that one. So we'll go back downstairs and try and decipher where those cables keep going. And then I've got to come back up here and do the whole thing again for all the lights, because obviously you can see a lot of the lighting cables. So that is the sockets nearly done. But there's a lot going on. there is a lot going on. It is roasting, so that is really hot just there. Absolutely bloody boiling. So you may notice there is a growing pile of plasterboard. Now, the plasterboard, as everybody knows who's in the construction industry, there has been a change to the stupid rules that we all have to comply by, all to do with keeping plasterboard and plaster separate from the general waste. Hence the reason why now we have to get 2 skips. One for plasterboard, one for mixed waste. Mega money, mega money. And it's really annoying because obviously you've got limited space on most. We're lucky here that the customer's got a large drive, but it means they can't park there. So, thanks for the changes. Really appreciate it. So we're now going to sort out tracing this wire, this one, and this one. So this is the other one that we're now going to sort out all the way. So that one leads back that way, so we'll cut the junction box off because that is not going to go through the holes, through the joists. Okay, so I've now got to 2 ends so far. So this one, which then goes through the joist, and naturally you'd think there is a socket directly above, but it's not there, it's all the way down there. And I can see, so down in this point, I can actually see where the cables go through to feed that socket above. So that's fine, and then it dives off into, I'm going to call that the dining area. So that end, because we're not taking the ceiling down in there yet, I know I need to connect onto that cable. So that is one of my legs that goes off that way. And then the other one, so I've unpicked all the other ones. You remember the one with the junction box? So that goes off, goes up to a socket in this bay, and then back down, leads back into here, and comes through. So I've got I've got a socket down here and a switch spur, but that looks like it just goes through. So I've just, on this section, I've got 3 double sockets just above here. So these 3 sockets up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bell these wires out because there is a little bit of cable, as you can see, that comes down. You might not be able to see it in fairness, but there's a little bit of cable that comes down. So I don't know whether it goes through that joist and then tucks down the back and then feeds these. But I'm going to show you how to test that and see if it actually is that. So I think it's important to say that if you've enjoyed this video so far, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's where we share hints and tips like this one coming up on how to bell out the cables so you know exactly what they do. And it's completely free. Completely free. It's free.
Free.
It's free.
Nothing's free.
It's free. So let's bell that out. Okay, so we're now coming into belling this out. So what we're essentially doing is doing a continuity test. So we've got our tester here, our voltage meter has got continuity on it. So as you're touching the 2 ends, it will give me a tone to say I've got continuity. So what we'll do is we'll touch it on the live conductor on here that we've peeled back, and then the live conductor on this one. And we've got a tone, so now we know that this cable is this one here, and I'm going to cut that one, which is feeding down here, which goes, I know goes up to that socket, and I got a feeling, let me just cut that through there. So we'll peel this one back, and I've got a feeling that is this one, and I think it just comes around in a bit of a loop. So we'll pull that through, it's very brittle, and we'll do the same again. So verify that you've got your testers working fine, which it is. And we'll touch that on there. Okay, I've got nothing on that one. So this one here might lead back up to there, but this one, I don't know where this one goes at the minute, so I need to trace that one and find out where that one goes, because it doesn't go to there. Ooh, might have just been stupid. Let me do this end. So let's peel that one back. We'll get our live in there. I may have just been being an idiot. I'll touch that on there. Yeah, it's just been thick. See, even I can make a mistake. So that end goes to there. So I know that's a completely dead loop. So I can cut all that out. It's doing nothing. And this end, it's been stupid. So this end goes up to that socket, and then that feeds off down that way to a socket in that room, which I'm not touching. So it is a radial circuit as it goes. So I've got a 20 amp supply back to the board, which means I can then put some Wagos on that end for now, and then Wagos on that end, but I'm going to carry on tracing. So I'm going to carry on tracing those two, but this lot behind you that I've just been doing, I can now cut it all out and get it gone. Okay, so it's the same principle again. So we've got our cable coming through, and then you can see just about at the top, there is a bit of capping that comes through just there. So that cable goes through the joist and then down to this lovely area. So it's the same principle again. So bellying out this cable to that one is, I've got tone on that one. So I know that's fine. So this is the one now I need to trace, which is probably on this side of the wall, which will mean I'll have to cut a bit of a pocket up there because I've got a socket that side. So I'm now going to cut a little bit out of the ceiling in here, not too drastic. I don't want a too big a hole. So I'll use the oscillator on there, nip a bit through, and then I'll cut it off and leave it at that point, because then that's the socket circuit as far as I'm aware in this room, and basically this section. So all this section of the house, the sockets don't work. They're all gone. Anything that's back on the wall has got no voltage to it whatsoever. And that will make the lads, they can carry on doing that bit. So I'm going to cut that ceiling out, and then I can get on with sorting the lights out, making sure that they're safe. Section's gone. That's the cable that leads down into obviously the socket that's just down there. So I'm going to cut it off here, and then we can bell that end out to verify for that one, and then put some Wago connectors on this end, and then that was where I will stop. So one of the other tips for sorting this out, so if you loop your live and earth together down there, when you come to do your belling out down here, so we already know what this cable does. So this one, if I link that on there, and that has verified that cable. Which then means we now have cleared out all the socket circuit, and yeah, so we've got our two ends all safe, so they're in Wago boxes, all joined up, so I don't have to worry about them tonight. And now I need to isolate everything off for the lighting. So it's been a bit of a chaotic day. Family's come back, there's a lot going on. I'm not gonna have to do any more. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and if you have, make sure you hit the link in the corner, subscribe to the channel. Like I say, if you've learned some of these tips today, make sure you do that. Okay, so I'm back at the board. I now need to get my lock-off devices off, and then I can re-energize that electrical circuit, and obviously that will make everything else come back to life. Luckily enough, like I say, we have got a radial circuit on here, which is nice. I haven't got to faff about too much with doing the return legs, so to keep it as a continuous path, I don't need to bother. Which is a bit of a godsend really in this, because obviously it'd only be a temporary measure anyway, just to reinstate the ring, which obviously we don't need, because I've got basically two radials coming out from the board that goes off. But this house, looking at the installation, what it is, it's all spidered off here, there and everywhere. But because it's on a 20 amp, we're good to go. So that's energized back up. Now I need to start, for tonight, because I'm running out of time, I'm gonna lock off all the lighting circuits that are upstairs, strip out what I can for now. And yeah, it's been a long old day.